discount, really good price. So, and then Meteorite, likely good, that kind of thing. Center. Something in the chat. It looks like I can't even see it. So, wait, it's nothing really important. I can't see the chat right now. I got to move this thing up and down and all around. All right, Nandan Meteor, nice piece. Nandan Meteor, good for wraps, I'd say. Good flat, a really good flat surface there. It's not heavy, but it is still nickel iron. And again, Nandan is from China. It was a sighted or likely sighted fall 15, what did I say? 1516. Outlandish Row picking up another one. That's your second. Good grab at $5. But wait, everyone, there's more. Actually, I'm going to try and scoot this so that I can see the chat, because I can't see the chat. Oh, wait, can I go like that? If y'all are saying anything. Well, Collector, I appreciate the share. This is my first time doing the Meteorite show on Whatnot. I've obviously sold it for several years at trade shows, but this is my first time doing it online, so I'm just kind of figuring out, making sure is the light good, that kind of thing. There's another piece, really nice, really cool. Depression right there in the center. Very nice piece. And I really do want to see if there's anything being said in the chat. If not, I'm not missing anything. But I do like to see who's joining me. I have some people coming in from different places around the globe, potentially to this show. Potentially. So if I either see the chat or see who won, that's where we're at. Or it shuts my phone off, one of the two. So we're going to have to go with that. Okay. Happy bidding. All right, let's do a nice thick one. All right. More bulbous, more weight equals cost more. That is the way that the market works. Nice piece of Nandan Meteorite. I'll have some nickel iron. So it is a metal. If you know that the 3i Atlas that's coming into our solar system, or is in our solar system now, is spewing off mostly nickel. That's where the oddity is, because it doesn't have the presence of iron like most of these large meteors floating around in space. I'm going to run this at $3. This is Nandan Meteorite. This is a pretty good, it's a nice thick piece. Again, sighted fall likely 1516 in China, written down in the Emperor's log. A dragon falling out of the sky, I believe, is how it was worded. And, this has got some, it's a nice piece. Nice shape. Big G. Big G got it for $6. We are all, just FYI, we're all still under the wholesale value on these. So, good grab. Good score. Big G 63. Nice rhyme there. All right. 5s, 6s. For under $10, you're getting it for less than likely what I paid. There we have it. And I am in overstock land, so don't worry about me. I have a lot. All right. Nice shape on this one. I think I peeked this one out a little bit for a second. Kind of triangular shape. Nandan, China. Nandan Meteorite, likely sighted fall 1516. The year was 1516, and a dragon was appearing to come out of the heavens to Earth. Lo and behold. And it's a very well-known meteorite. Has been around a long time. And those old meteorites really make the whole meteor world popular. Tachyonized crystal sails. That's your first one. Congratulations. Let me get your box started. Hopefully, the first of many. I'll try and do this show at least monthly. It really depends on how things go and how much material I can move. You know, that's really a part of what it comes down to. How much of this can I move in a night? Score, no doubt. And let's see here. Let's go. Okay. Let's see what we have. I want to do something spicy. Your Campos. Some big Campos. Campo del Cielo is known as the Field of Heaven. This is a meteor field that is in Argentina and also really well known. It's a very big strewn field of meteorite Campos. These are more silvery. All right. And this is what I have pendants of as well. So we'll get pendants in this material and then specimens like this. Really, really nice pieces. Nickel iron is the makeup on this. Do I have the? I don't have the specific makeup on it, do I, somewhere? We got 92.9 iron, 6.68 nickel, and then 0.43 what is that? I can't see what that is. It's not carbon. Chromium. Is that what that says? Gran Chaco, Santiago del Estero, Argentina. Estimated fall was about 4,000. Just going to run this at 3 like all the rest. Estimated fall was at 4,000 to 6,000 years ago. That puts us back to the time of the pyramids being built. And it covers a very large, looks like 22-mile area, the field itself. This is a Campo del Cielo meteorite. A lot of them look like they have like some kind of image in them, the way that they look. You know, Rippy SCC, good grab at $6. Holy cow! Snagged it. Really nice. Really nice one there. Let me get your little ID tag here. And welcome back, Rippy. You joined me for the Amber show the other night. You got some goodies there. Hopefully you got them in the mail and good condition and all that. Can you? There's a text and I can't see it. Hey, something. Yes, these are. I consider these my favorite. I do. Well, my favorite. I shouldn't talk so fast there. I do like the palisite meteorites with the peridot, and I have a couple of those that are damaged, so I can maybe run those out as well. One of the black ones below are tektite. These are the black tektite. So and I have the pendants are going to be like this. Yeah. Pendant. I'm just seeing the chat now, and I can only see it after it passes a little ways. So pendants are like this. Very nice. The start will be a little higher. Tektites, some of these, I didn't bring the gold box of the little ones. These are all big, so these are like prized because they're large. Large tektite, very good thing. Something like that. Great shapes. And I got to get the little pieces. I have those up in my another bin upstairs. Right? Is that right, or is it down here? I only have this flat of the large pieces up here, right next to me, of the Tektite. Before anybody asks, no Moldavite, no, I don't, and no Libyan glass either. Just black Tektite, Campos. I think I have some random meteorites maybe in here. There's another big black one. Really cool forms, though, in this black Tektite. You see that? Yeah, ID those bugs, and I'd love to have your input next show, which will be, I think, next week on the amber with bugs. Yeah, I have this one. It's got some damage. It's huge, but it has a lot of. It was sealed with epoxy or whatever. It needs to be. It needs to be unsealed and then resealed or whatever. It's a nice. Can you see that? But the seal cracked, so I made a big oopsie with my metal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't get into that, did I? Tektite. Yes. Related to the meteor because the meteor hits the ground and the ground blows up into space and then rains back down, and the intense heat then reforms the Earth matter back into that early lava stage. And it rains back down as Tektite, as the space glass, as they call it. Sapphirdites. I don't know that one. I know the name. I don't remember what it is, and so I probably don't unless it's by another name. Maybe. See, I'm only seeing the chat later because I can only see the top half of it. Yeah, yeah, but different location, right? Right. Tektite. You got it. You guys are chatting. Rippy is part of the bronze, so Rippy, anything you get is getting what is it, 10% discount or something like that. And after this show, if you get a bunch, you'll hit the silver, and I don't even remember how much it is for that. 15% off of everything. So you scored. Last one. How much is that one? I'll start it. Oh gosh. Well, because of the damage, that's kind of the issue, right? Because the epoxy's been damaged on it, it needs to be bathed in a bath of, I guess, acetone or whatever. You see that? Look how big that is. What's this now? Man, I'm getting spammed. Yes, it is. Get some serious good spam going on. All right. I would run this. I'll start it at 100. Very nice piece. It's big, but it has visual defect that I need to fix. If you want me to run it, let me know. I'll put it over here. Put it in this little baggie. Temperature fluctuation and metal aren't a big match, so FYI, don't do what I did and store stuff outside. All right, well, what are we doing? We got some more Nandans to throw down. We're going to throw down some Nandan. Got some other Gemmy. None of this is Gemmy. All this is Meteorite, right? So we got some other small pieces of meteor. Some not so pretty, some beautiful. Depends on who you are, what you're into. And if I can see the chat, then I will be able to. Okay. What we learned is that the light behind is killing it. So it's the only way to go. Here we have Nandan. Not a pretty piece. Still Nandan. Gonna run it at 3. Nandan Meteorite. I'd call this a chip. Chip of Nandan. Nandan Meteorite. And Nandan is, again, a likely sighted fall. Don't lose my focus now. 1516. The year 1516, when The meteorite was seen to fall out of the sky in China and was written down as what we would call a shooting star. There you go, Rippy. Congratulations. They called it, I believe it was a dragon, I'm going to say, or I'm just making that up. I hate making stuff up, though. Fairly certain they put it down as a fire dragon. Nandan, another piece. I personally love the little sphere. See my hands turning carbon. All right, nickel iron is the metal here. These can be cut, polished. These aren't, so you'd have to do the work on them. Nandan meteorite, very cool. This is from space, folks. Nandan meteorite shows all the great signs of entry into our Earth, our planet. And it's definitely one of the subjects that I love, which is just, well, it goes into that rock and gem world. Well, good collection there, collector. LPL boxes. Boom, 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 right there. Okay. Good shot there. Good one at $3. Another one we're going to run. Boom. Okay. More Nandan. A lot of people like to give these as gifts because you're giving something from outer space, like, not from this planet, something alien, whatever, whatever terms you want to use that spark your interest, or if you have a friend that's into aliens, this is a pretty good gift. That's what I could say. You like something from outer space? LEL collector, 2 in a row. Boom. Sold a lot of these to school teachers, science teachers at schools, as they, I need to see the chat. Let's just see. So they like to show them to the kids. Carbon. No, nickel, iron, and iron oxidizes. Nickel, iron. So you get an oxidization from the iron content, which is very high. Just somewhere in the. Where did I have it written down somewhere? One of my tabs here. Let's see. So I don't have to remember all this. The Nandan is 92.35. That's the Nandan. 92.35% iron, and then 6.96% nickel. I'm sure that varies a little bit. I don't know where I'm getting this 0.96, but yeah, iron base 92. Now think of sterling silver. That's this. You're bidding on this piece here. Really cool shapes. Really cool formation. Real cool cutaway like that. Really nice. Think of sterling silver, 925, right? 92.5% sterling, pure silver, and then 7.5% base metal, usually copper. Rippy, picking it up. You got to be on your way to silver any minute now. Nandan. Okay, well, there's those. I'm flying through them at $3. You can tell this isn't going to be one of my supercharged shows. Then we have, you do have a small one here. What do we think about that? The large palisite. And I will look back into this feed. Run the. Oh, I can almost see it. Almost. Let me just scroll up to see if you said run the big one. Nandan is an Nandan. Nandan. I'm going to say that there's a different way people say it, but that's the county name, Nandan. 10%. Palisite is, yes. Run the meteorite pendant. I can do that. As I said, it has a little higher. This thing is difficult. Is this bigger? Let's just see. I'm just going to see something real fast here. No. Okay. Can't see the screen to change anything. That's not fun. This would be a great time for me to have my other. That's what I do with most of my minerals. Yeah, use them in class, no doubt. Yep, a lot of people. I know the tektites. I have small ones now. When I had a buku amount of the small ones, I had somebody here in Kentucky before I lived here bought a lot of it. I think they just through the years, they bought a bunch. Okay, let's see. Now, if I can get this to open up my shows, what am I doing this for? Open show. I think I'm doing this so I can see what the heck's going on. The chat. Oh, hey, I can see the chat. I have to mute the sound. Okay. Boom. Boom. That's what I do. Some amber too. Yeah. Amber usually costs a good bit. Meteorite usually costs a lot too. So yes, if you want me to run the large palisite at 100, I'll do that. Otherwise, I can start doing pendants. And pendants, let's see. Product actions. Let's do some pendants. Now, they start at a higher rate, so, I get it. That's just the way it is, folks. Starting price, there we go. Here we go, pendants.